All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to CopTalk.tv. And we're going to touch on something that Fabrizio Romano, Mo Salah, rent a tweet, has had to say about Liverpool and transfer matters. Now, if you're wondering why I shouted there, that means you're new to the channel. You'll have to ask in the comment section. All right. So, rent a tweet. What's he had to say? PSG, well, he actually says Paris Saint-Germain and Liverpool are both in talks with Jan Diomande's camp over move this summer. That's his English, not mine. Decision up to Diomande, but also RB Leipzig after they had offered a new deal plus a release clause. LFC also have Bradley Barcola high on shortlist. Okay, so Diomande is obviously the one that's is being put down as like the primary of the two, if you like. And if it doesn't maybe work out, then maybe they will look at Bradley Barcola, two players that have been linked with Liverpool for a considerable amount of time. I see a lot of speculation regarding these two players from a lot of the Twitter twats and things. I think they're popular names. What I mean by that is there's certain names that get more views and more interest. And as Rafa Benitez would say, these are two quality players, for sure. So you can understand why the fans want to know about these two players. It's coming from Rent a Tweet. Listen, Fabrizio, I'm not going to say his name because I'll have to shout it. Rent a Tweet. You've got to be careful with Rent a Tweet, because, there's plenty of articles about Fabrizio and, suggestions that he, let's just say, helps his friends in the industry from time to time. Can help drive up, valuations and help secure moves and everything. So Fabrizio Romano is someone that I like to keep an eye on, to be honest with you. Obviously, he's not connected to Liverpool Football Club. Or he is through Sleepy Chiesa. But he's not connected to Liverpool officials. The club doesn't have a lot of time for him, to be honest with you. But he's good for entertainment. He's not a Joyce. He's not an Ornstein. We keep an eye on him because if he's putting, claims out like that, then an agent somewhere or something, has said something to him. So with Roman, with Rent a Tweet, I don't want to shout for more salary again. With him, you've got to think. Just be careful with Roman, with him. Just be careful with him. All right. So just like you'd be careful with Ornstein and Joyce because you're looking for club messaging and why am I reading this? Or, do you know what I mean, guys? Be careful with all of them. Romano has just got a bit of a reputation. I can't remember. I think it was allegations. They were it was in a big news article, wasn't it? Charges €1,000 allegedly for to help get a name out there or whatever, and on a tweet. Up to €5,000, was it a video mention or something? I can't remember. I'm sure someone in the comment section will point it out. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't listen to him. Just be cautious. The different journalists have got different levels of credibility. So if I see something from Paul Joyce, I immediately think, what does Michael Edwards want me to know? Why am I reading this? Why is it out there? Who does it benefit? Is this club messaging? Because if the club work with you, they don't work with this one. If the club work with you like Joyce and Ornstein, then that's a two-way relationship, isn't it? So sometimes they've got to give something back, and that could be helping the club with something. So you be cautious with them, just like you be cautious with Rent a Tweet, because is it really genuine news or is he helping a pal in the industry, some leverage or something? All right. So I'm not dissing them. I'm just saying you've got to be careful with them, right? To be honest with you, they're the only three in the world that I would pay attention to, but with different reasons. So we know it's going to be Joyce and Ornstein to do with Liverpool. Roman, this guy, I like to just keep an eye on what he's saying. But remember, always just think, is it genuine or is he, incentivized, I think is the word. Anyway, I'm sure that you hope it is true and that Liverpool might be able to pull, this off, or both of them. Be even better, wouldn't it? But to be honest with you, I can't really get into the transfer side of things at the moment because I'm so confused about the manager situation and Arne Slot's future. Like, people come on my live stream, who do you think we should sign? And I'm like, I can't, mate. I can't even think of going into another season with Arne Slot. So for me, it's very difficult to get my my interest peaked at the moment. I'm still not convinced by this Arne Slot situation that we've been led to believe. All right. Okay, I'll leave it with you. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. There's a love heart around the video called the Super Thanks. If you want to support my channel, if you want to be, see more of my chubby cheeks, then support me via that if you can. There's 3 links in the video description, as you know. The Fuck It Fund, my beer kit is the Revolut one. But yeah, a comment will do me, guys. I like to keep an eye on what he's got to say, and then these would be quality signings, that is for sure. So let's hope some. Rafa says that, doesn't he? For sure. Let's keep an eye on it. Speak to you at 6:30 on here tonight. All right.